everybody, it's Kate here. Thanks for joining me today. With Christmas now only a few weeks away, I thought I better crack on and get some of my Christmas projects done. A few weeks ago I bought in Lidl a star wreath craft kit and I decided at the weekend to put it together. It was really easy to do. It did have instructions in there on what to do, and this is what it looks like. There's actually enough to do 3 and you're given 3 kits. I've decorated mine with some bits from my stash, as you can see, and I think once it's hung it will look really pretty. So that is one that I did. That's using the middle size wreath. You actually get 3 wreaths in total, and I did make all the stars up. This SMA tin of baby milk was overflowing with stars, and you can see how many are actually still in there. So you got a lot. It was really easy to do. It took probably a good film and a bit from Netflix, so it took pretty much most of an evening to do, but it was really easy. And while I was doing it, I actually thought how easy it would be to do using my normal cardstock. So I've started to get another one ready just using my cardstock. Now this is the Christmas Village collection by Hell's Couple-Ditch. I really love this paper, and I will be really sad when I eventually run out, but I have stocked up, so I shouldn't run out for a long time. But I thought what I would do was pick some of my favourite ones and then make another wreath using my favourite papers, so that when it has gone I've still got a reminder. And then I thought, well, I would share how I'm making this so that if you want to have a go you can, but it is really easy to do. So I have used, let's move these out of the way, just a regular set of nesting dies. This isn't the full set, but to give you an idea, the biggest one that I'm using, this is about 4.5 inches across, and the smallest one, which is, I can't get it out now, this one is about 2.5 inches across, and then I've got a few in between. Okay, and they make, so the smallest one folds up to that, and then there's everything in between, and that is the size that you get from the biggest one. But you don't have to use the exact same sizes. This will work for any star die, and I'm sure you'll be able to play around and create from a wreath from any shape really. So let me show you how I do this. So I was using the 12 by 12 sheets of the cardstock. I'm just bringing my big shot in. Here we go. So the first thing I did was to cut down a 12 by 12 sheet, and I got basically this. So this will fit through my big shot, and I did 2 of those. Just put this here. Now I found that I could get between 7 and 8 die cuts out of a sheet of this. So that was like 14 plus out of a whole 12 by 12. So it all depends how you lay out your stars really. So let's just put these on. So I'm really mean with my paper. I don't like to waste, so I literally push it to the nth degree to try and get the most I can from my papers. You could use washi tape if you wanted, just to secure these in place, but I'm not going to do that. Something I'm going to invest in the future is one of the magnetic plates that go with these, so that when I pop them down, they literally just bam in place. But I haven't got one at the moment, so I just have to make do. Okay, so there's 4 there. Just run this through. Okay. Look how cute they are. These are going to look lovely once they're all folded up. Love these. I love these papers so much. I can't even tell you. Just making stuff, anything at all. I'm really not bothered what I'm making, but if I'm using the Christmas Village collection, it makes me happy. I don't know if that's a normal reaction to a certain type of cardstock, but I really enjoy using Christmas Village. If you play around and position them right, you can get even more out of your card. Try that. Just see if we can get one more out of that. I think I can. All right. So out of that piece of cardstock, I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you'd get 16 stars out of a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. So that's not bad. And you don't need that many for the wreaths. It depends what size you want to do, obviously, but I didn't find that I needed loads and loads. So the next thing we need to do is do some scoring. And I'm going to be using my first edition die release tool because it has the scoring end here. And then you can take it out and turn it into that sharper, so you can do paper piercing with it. But I absolutely love this tool, and I'm going to be using the score tool for now. I'm just going to grab a ruler. Got one here. Flip it over, and then we're going to score from the top point of the star down to the indent bit here. Okay, so that's the first score line. Turn it to the next star tip and do exactly the same again. So from the tip here down to the indent bit there. Turn it again and just repeat. So from the tip to the indent, I'm going to score, turn it again and repeat. So you're going to do that on every single star tip. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, there you go. So they all cross in the middle, but they're all done. Next, what you want to do is fold along each score line. Now what you'll find as you fold, it should fold up into its mirror image. So you're going to do that on every single score line. All the way around. Now I'm not using a bone fold on this because I found that just doing it with my fingers was enough. Okay, so that's everyone done now. Flip it over so you've got your pattern paper, and now we're going to fold the other way. So on the star tip, fold in half like that. Then here in the indenty bit, see there's that line, you turn that one into a valley, and then again mountain fold on the next star tip. So you see, you get that shape. Move across, the little one goes into a valley, the next star becomes a mountain, and you're just going to do that all the way around, and then that is what you'll be left with. So I'm going to speed the video up while I score the rest of these and fold them, and then once I've done that I'll slow it back to regular speed. Right, those are all now done, so we'll just bring these back in. So that's 3 different size sheets of the 12 by 12, and now they're all cut out, all I have to do is decorate a wreath. So this one measures, it's about 9 inches in diameter. So hopefully I have enough stars here, and I'm going to be using my glue gun to glue these on, because what I don't want to do is hang it up and have the glue go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stop the video now. I'm going to put a film on, start gluing, and then I will come back once that's all been glued. I've just finished gluing this all together and I'm really happy with how this has come out. I love the lights on the black paper because it makes it look like the wreath has lights on it. And then I like the contrast of the blues. There's two different blues there. There's the snowflake one and the heart one. And I just think it looks really, really pretty. How I glued it together, I put the bigger ones around the bottom. I mixed in the middle size ones as well. And then as I've layered up, I've got smaller and smaller until I just have a ring of the really small ones around the top. And I've still got quite a few of the small ones left, so I can save these for something else, which is quite good. So I have those. So now I need to decorate it. What I did last night was I have these Christmas wooden shapes from Simply Creative. These were off of Every Craft's a Pound a while ago. You get 16 in there and they're wooden. And what I did last night was I got my Spectrum Noir sparklings, and can you see, look how pretty they are. I just painted those because I think they'll look quite nice sat in there. I think what I'm also going to use are these. These are by Dovecraft. They're the Festive Wonder glittered stags. They're really pretty. So I'm going to put a couple of those in there. And then I've got these jingle bells. I bought these in Hobbycraft a couple of years ago and I haven't really used them very much. So I think I might just dot a few on the ends or something around there. But I'll see how I go. So I'm just going to really quickly start decorating this up. I could leave it like it is. It does look really, really pretty. I just think for that little extra bit, it can look really pretty with like the presents hidden in or satin. The only thing is, some of them have runlet with the sparklings, so maybe I should have let them dry first. I haven't ever painted wooden embellishments before, so it was a learning curve, and I know for next time, but I just think these are going to look really, really pretty, and they work with the papers. And I've burnt my fingers so many times doing this. I don't actually have a proper glue gun. I use one that I got from Toolstation, and it's like it's by Stanley, so it's not really designed for crafting, I don't think, but it was cheap and the refills are cheap, so that's why I got it at the time. I have just seen Trimcraft have brought out a new range of glue guns and they're really pretty. They kind of look the same as this Stanley one though, just prettied up. So I might have to go to a shop and have a look and see if there's like loads of difference in the nibs, because I would be interested in maybe getting a proper crafty glue gun. But there you go. Okay, I think it's done. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look how pretty. I'm loving those little jingle bell ball things. They're just so cute. I like the presents. I think they work really well with it. I like the little hidden reindeers. I think it all just works so nicely, and that is going to look gorgeous when it's hung. See if I can. That's just going to look lovely on a door or a cupboard or wherever I decide to put it. I might put that one on the nursery door actually, and maybe put a banner across here. Not sure. Right, that's it for this week. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found it useful, and I hope it's giving you some ideas for how to make your own door wreaths for inside your house or your flat or wherever you are living. These would make lovely gifts, or you could maybe do them for craft fairs, something like that, or you could just do them for yourselves. But I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do give me a thumbs up, and I'd absolutely love it if you subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe, please do hit the bell, and then you'll be notified whenever I upload, and I try to put at least one video a week up. So that will be all for now, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.